What's cracking with you people? Anansi here, and welcome back to another episode of Star Fox Adventures. In the last one, we worked our way through the Cloud Runner Fortress, rescued the Queen and her babies, gained access to the Cloud Runner Fortress treasure rooms, and now we are in pursuit of the Spellstone. In this one, we're going to keep going deeper into the caves. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. It reminds me of that one temple in Ocarina of Time. As you know, I take it back, it reminds me of the Gerudo Desert in Twilight Princess. A little bit, anyway.
Scales! Get the Spellstone out of here! Huh?
You know, for someone living on a planet that doesn't interact with Corneria in any way, shape, or form, Skeletons have a lot of advanced technology and knows an awful lot about Fox. Now here's how this works. You're pretty much on a loop. And the whole point is to destroy the bike, as it were, that has the Spellstone. That's all you gotta do. I believe that thing in the bottom corner is your timer. And honestly, you have enough time to get through this. Unlike the first bike section, which I will admit I usually fail on my first run through. This one, and now watch it, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to end up doing exactly what I say I don't do very often. This one I have never failed my first run through. I usually always get this one on my first go around, because it is significantly easier than the first one. Because the first one was a downhill race that had a set endpoint. This is just a Mobius strip. It's a loop. You're going to go around this loop until you, well, for lack of a better term, just destroy the lead bike. Because, well, these things take a lot of hits, and I don't think Rare well, Johnny was right. This is a freaking linguistic accent waiting to happen. But Rare probably didn't have a decent estimation of how long it would take the players to do this.
Well done, Fox. You now have the second Spellstone.
And with Scales gone, my tribe can now start to rebuild their lives. I am forever grateful.
Don't forget, as soon as you get back to the surface, you need to find the Ocean Force Point Temple.
Not gonna lie, I like in that last cutscene you see one of the pterodactyls go like, what's this guy doing here? And now we head back to Dinosaur Planet.
You did it again, Fox! The fortress is back in control of the Cloud Runners. You must take this Spellstone to the Ocean Force Point Temple. It must be located near to the sea. Have you been anywhere like that yet, Fox? When you get back to the planet, contact Peppy for further details. Pepper out!
As Pepper said, just gotta go back to the planet and go to a place where we've seen the sea. Well, luckily for us, I know exactly where it is. It's in Cape Claw. We just gotta go to Cape Claw. So yeah, that was that one. As I was saying, I think the reason why they didn't bother making like a whole long like scripted thing is because I don't think Rare really had an idea of how long it would take the average player to really get through that. You know what I mean? So they've more like thought, okay, we'll just loop it because more than likely you won't be paying attention to the loop. You'll be paying attention more so to trying to beat down the bad guys to get the what's the word I'm looking for here? To get the Spellstone. And to be fair, they're right. You're more focused on getting the Spellstone than paying attention to the loop of the race. As far as you're concerned, it's just background noise. You know, you don't really pay attention to it very often. A barrel. And that's it. Now I'm gonna give you a bit of a heads up here. Oh, that's my worst run on that yet. Give you a bit of heads up here. The Ocean Force Point Temple is potentially the most annoying temple in the game. Potentially. And I'll get to that eventually. Now, Tricky, I know you said you weren't going to come with us, but you were in the R-Wing for a while, for a good while. Let's back up, and let's just make our way back to the Ocean Force Point Temple, or back to Cape Claw. Now, I still love the music in this area. It's relaxing, and now it's gone. Why must you take the good stuff away, Rare? Yep, there we go. There we go. But yeah, I kind of going back to an earlier point I made like a while ago. I kind of wish that they had made the swoop. Well, I call them swoop bikes. If you're wondering why I call it swoop bikes, if you're a Star Wars fan, you probably already know why. Because of Knights of the Old Republic. But I don't know what the rest is called. I think they're just hover bikes. But I do wish that they kind of made the hover bikes a little bit more prominent, just a little bit more, because I don't think you use them all too often inside in the game. I think maybe one or two more uses would have been fine, you know. But I kind of wish it was like a proper race you did with like these swoop bikes. Like how like they have to be like a mini game. I think that's one of the things that's really holding back Adventures, because the one thing about Adventures is, granted, you have to keep in mind, this is without me having done the maze ever in this game, or using the cheat code tokens, but just the vanilla game itself, there's not a lot of side quests, you know. You don't find extra hearts. You don't get like extra stuff via side things, you know. It's like it's using main things like their detours. Yeah, well, I gotta turn around big time. They use like detours from the main quest, admittedly, but there's no like optional detour you can take to give you like an extra heart, or a bigger wallet, or better armor, or a different staff, you know, that kind of stuff. It just feels like it's let's see, no, I always get turned around here. I believe you just gotta go down one level. Yeah, my memory serves, you just gotta go down one level, and then you just gotta ring around all the way over here, and then go up. I have to do this because every single time I always forget that you don't have to go down as far as you think to get to the other side. But yeah, I feel as though like the Star Fox Assault Adventures could use a little bit more mini games to really flesh it out as an adventure. Because right now it's a very basic adventure, just from point to point, you know. Hello, big man. You go down like all the others. Maybe bigger. But I have a staff. And I am not impressed. Now let's see here. No, if I remember correctly, if you go over here. Go over here, and there was a place we could go to that we... Well, there was a place that we couldn't get to because we didn't have the proper upgrade. But now that we have the proper upgrade, a lot of stuff just opened up to us. This being one of them. Let me go in here. It's a room full of water. And what do we do with a room full of water? Well, you always gotta drain it. Let's see here. My little purple and green dinosaur. Wow, that is an ugly color. Okay, Tricky, I need you to stay here. Get up here, and flip the switch. And that stops water flowing over there. Let's see here. I'm looking at that correctly. Okay, so now we gotta head back out here. And go to that area we just opened up. Okay, just barely avoided busting his knees there. Still got Tricky waiting there. He'll wait there for as long as need be. Which will probably not be too... Oh, no, wait, he stopped waiting. My teleporting dinosaur. Let's see here. I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember this part at all. Like I said, like some of the stuff around the Cloud Runner stuff is just really forgettable. But I feel like I would have remembered some of this stuff. You know, I remember coming here. I remember doing this puzzle, but I don't remember everything about this. I'm gonna put this out and grab this gem. And that drains the water right there, and this leads us to a convenient area to walk in and out of, as well as a convenient way to get into the palace. I do like that. Because it shows they're actually thinking ahead. Now here's a problem though. We have one gem, but we need a second. Let's go ahead and put the one in here then. Okay, well that's one, but now we need to find two. Let's hit this switch, shall we? Stay on that. And if we open this up, and then have Tricky burn the bramble. And it opens up another area, it opens up another light, but we still have no gem. How odd. Well, since there's no one else around, let's go ahead and ask the long neck fellow and see if he understands, see if he knows where to look. Because I'm out of ideas. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I take that back. Yep. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna take that. You know what? That whole thing just fell apart. So let's just go talk to the long neck or the high top. Don't know why they call him high top though. Well, I don't know why they call him high top. I don't know why they settled on the name high top in development. Like, certainly long neck would have been better. You know. Huh. You know what? I take it back. I'm an idiot. Because we just gotta go over here and knock this guy out because this was not here before. Oh, this is a new one. It's like a mixture between a long neck and a raptor. Now we talk to him.
Hey, you stay away, you stinking furball, or me smash you good.
What? But I just saved you.
Me trust no one. Sharpclaw say I steal their things, but they stinking liars.
Oh.
Me get out of this place. Adios.
Well, now we got the second gem. Very roundabout way of getting it, but we got it. Alright then. Now, I would not worry about the cannon for right now. Because to the best of my knowledge, you can't do anything about it at this exact moment. What we're going to do is we're just going to take this fire gem and put it in here. And like that, we have unlocked our way into the Ocean Force Point Temple. At least started unlocking our way into there. Now then, we need to figure out, well, first things first, always look around. Never know what you might find. Right there. I think it is locked. But there is a button down here. Tricky, I'm gonna. Oh wait, Tricky actually can't stay down on here. That means we're gonna need a heavy box. But how do we do this? That is a good question. That's a very good question. Well, let's try going back out the way we came. Just so I'm clear, let's look back inside the room just one more time to make sure I'm not losing my mind. Because I'll admit, this room, once again, is one of the few rooms that I just straight up forget on repeated playthroughs through here. Let's see here. We got 2 blue flames. Yes, Tricky, I get that you're hungry. There we go. When in doubt, just look behind you. Just now up. I'm gonna open this path up. Here. Bramble! Burn it, Tricky! And now you get to eat your shrooms. You are one ugly kid, you know that? Take this, sit down, and then lower the water again. And now we're going to take this and push it onto here. Very sorry for the play-by-play commentary, but that's literally about all I can make out here, you know. Let's see, go up here, gonna go through here, and... Did we do it? Did we unlock our way to the... I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am such a dunce. I am such a freaking dunce. Follow the map, man. And here we are. I believe this is the Ocean Force Point Temple. Obviously, because there's water pillars, like literal water pillars. Get Tricky some shrooms. And I think we're going to call it. Nope. I'm going to call it a part here. I've been Anansi. You've been awesome. And I'll catch you later.